It's hard to not stop and look at this sunrise this morning. It'll be getting earlier and earlier every day going forward until June 20th or 21st, whenever the summer solstice is, and then we start swinging the other way. It's a pretty morning. It's still chilly out there though, 5 below zero. As you could probably tell by the buildup of a little bit of moisture on the windows. Look at that view, huh? We're supposed to be 30 degrees plus today. I'll believe it when I see it. But it's gorgeous. I need to clean the windows too. Oh, Miss Molly is not happy. I think I marked this. Well, I'm not sure where, but this is where I need to go. I need to get my hand back behind there. So let's do right down here. Okay, and then it's taped. So let's do right across here. And then right down here as well. Take that back up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. First things first, I need to figure out where I'm going down below. I kind of took a peek at where my wall separation was in the bathroom. I think if I slide that down there, I should be able to find it. It's going to be on the other side of the plastic. Get it. Let's see what we got here. Wall all the way down. All right. Now I'll go down and take a look and see where that's at. I'll bring the cell phone. Not only do I have to watch out for this beam here when I take it across to go up, but I needed to watch out for this wall here. And if you look and see, that's where it's at. So I'll reach my hand up in there. I'll run a drill. I'll run a drill through that beam. And then I'll reach my hand up into the plastic and bring it through so that I can travel on those floor rafters over to get to where the other one's got to be, over on the other side of the bed. I'm not going to be able to run it all the way over there because I have the kitchen ceiling finished and there's no way I can get my arms up in there and drill all that stuff. So what I'll end up doing is I'll bring it up early and then drill through a couple of the studs on the wall up there to get it over to where the other one's going to be. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm going to need to drill that now though and pull those down. These racks are all coming out of here this spring. So I can work on the next room in here. All right, let's go. There's a beam right there. So if I drill right there, I should be golden. So let's bring this down here. bring it down enough to work. There we go. Well, that's going to be a little close. Let's go right here. How hard that's going to be to get through there. Come on, get up here. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice. That was a lot less hassle than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'm going to run some more down. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to do this and as easy as possible. So I might run separate lines. One over to there. I don't know where I would tie those in. Maybe I just tie them in on the other side here. I really don't have any plans for a ceiling in the pantry anytime soon. It's just too easy to run stuff up there and get stuff moved around. So I think I'll splice all of this together. This one going up, out, and over, and then that one connecting in over here instead of using pigtails. At least in the box. It'll be a little easier. I'll still use a pigtail to go up to where the ceiling fan / light's going to be. What are you doing in here, little girl? Hey, hey, get out of here. Get. Go. I could splice those together right there and then bring them over and through all of these and then down into the box over here. I think that would be the easier way to do it. I don't know why I went through the wall and everything over here to get back over there for that outlet when I could have just come, well, yeah, I mean, I could have just come through that center beam. All right, so I got this one down here. I'm going to splice this anyway, so I don't really need any extra here. So I'm going to run, I'll leave myself that much extra right now. I'm going to run the rest of the upstairs stuff for that outlet. So I'll run the power to that outlet and then I'll run it over for the ceiling fan. Ciao, puppies. Okay. I think it was 16 inches was the top. Okay. When in doubt, Dr. Google. What height should my outlets be on the wall? 12 to 16 inches from the finished floor to the bottom of the box, so that'll be 12 inches. Right there. All right, before I do that, I'm going to drill. If I brought my drill up here, I probably didn't. I'm going to drill through, I'm going to remove the plastic on this line here, drill through all the way back to the back where the next wire is going to go so that I don't get the cart in front of the horse, which I have a tendency to do. Molly, hand me that drill. No? No paws, no thumbs? Okay. All right, those are all drilled. I cut this one off with just enough room with some slack to get it mounted on there. That's still not attached. Matter of fact, I'll pull that out of there right now. And I'm going to have to figure out how to make this happen. This is going to be a little on the tough side. I need to get it up here. And that means I have to figure out how to get in here. Again, this all would have been solved easily had Sean thought to wire everything before he closed everything in, but I'm an idiot. All right, I'm going to grab a headlamp because I don't have one up here, so I can see my way into here to get that wire pulled out and up to here. And then from here, I could just lay it right under the plastic all the way up to the top. And then I could just carry it all the way over to where it's going to be. As long as it's between the two, as long as it's between the rafter there on the end, I'll never have to worry about it getting nailed into. But I'll probably staple it against the wall anyway, just to be safe. Nice. I put all the rest of this back together, these two anyway. Cut it there. Whoop. Cut it there so I can tape it back. All right. Oh. Where you at? Where you at? There we go. There we go. All right. So now I'll be able to tape that one shut and tape the one underneath shut, and then I'll need to pull this up. I'm going to end up having to grab a ladder though so I can get up top up there, because that's a lot taller than I thought it was. All right, I need to sweep up and clean up, and I ran out of tuck tape. So I got pretty much everything taped up. And I got that whole outlet taped off, and I got most of this taped up just because I don't need the moisture getting back there any more than what's coming in from outside. And I just need to tape up around that outlet and get that cleared up. And if you didn't notice, I have the OPS up here because my battery bank finally took a dump on me, my little Anchor battery bank that I had. So I had to go ahead and have something to charge with up here. And I figured might as well leave some batteries for the camera up here too while I'm working. But yeah, that's nice. That's going to be nice. So everything wiring-wise up here is done. That outlet is wired and ready to go. That outlet is wired and ready to go. And that wire is where the ceiling fan is going to go. So I'm pretty much set as far as what I need for wiring upstairs. Now I just need to pick up a junction box tomorrow at the orange store, another roll of tuck tape, unless I have some. I'll look right now and see, and I'd like to get the rest of this taped off. And then another 50 foot of the 12-2 wire that I have here, the Romex, just so I can have enough to run to the box. Also, I need to get some of the inserts for the top of the box to make sure that they're not wearing on the outside of that, on the metal going through the box. It's just a safety thing more than anything else that I haven't installed yet. So I'll get the aftermarket clip-on ones that I put on now. Yeah, and a square D breaker, or 2 or 3, just so I have some extra ones here at the cabin. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how that's going. All right, we're back at getting this thing set up with a ceiling fan. And while I have installed a ceiling fan before, I don't have the ceiling fan yet. I did watch a video yesterday to refresh myself on how to do it and saw a pretty neat freaking gizmo. So I picked it up today. So this is a ceiling fan fixture with a box. And I got this because I was going to have to run a board or something across there to hold the weight of the ceiling fan anyway. Now I don't have to with this. This will hold up to 70 pounds. So I need a screwdriver. That's a Phillips. Man, I got a lot of Phillips screwdrivers. Then I'll head upstairs and we'll get this thing installed. And then I also picked up all the rest of the stuff that I need for wiring everything else up. So, and I picked up some other stuff. Molly, how are you? She's a little frustrated because she wants to go outside and I'm not letting her go out right now. I don't want her running around. That's what I want. I want the big screwdriver. I can pop that out. So I picked up another 50 feet of Romex. And then I'll show you what I got. All this stuff is staying downstairs anyway. I picked up some stadium rolls for some brats that I'm going to cook outside tonight, because if it's even remotely as nice today as it was yesterday, it's going to be gorgeous for grilling dinner. So I picked up some staples to staple up the OSB. I picked up a couple of more 20 amp breakers, one for this project and one for the next. I picked up the gang box, or the gang box. This is the box where I'm going to join everything together with a cover. I'll shove that on there for now. And then I picked up, and this was actually because YouTube viewers mentioned that I could get these. These are just clips that go in where the wires come into the power box, and it'll allow me to relieve any pressure on the wire box. What are you whining about? Come here, come here. Oh, come on, good girl, good girl. You just want to play, I know, but we're not going to go play yet. I have to get this done, and then we'll go outside and play. It's got to warm up anyway. It's only 11 degrees out there. All right, that's all taped off and ready for a ceiling fan and lights. So yeah, I'll have to remove that when I finish the ceiling in here. I'll just have to drop the fixture down and then put it back up again, but yeah, I'm ready to go. All right. Charging, right on. So that one works, no problem at all. I'm getting a charge on the phone. You really can't see it here, but I didn't feel like dragging the camera up. I guess I can do a screenshot. That way you can see it. Let's plug into the other one. I'll just know. Charging, right on. I don't know if that took the picture or not, but it is charging. So both my outlets are working, which makes me assume, we all know what happens when you assume, that in fact, that is hot as well. And then that's where the outlet sat, under that table. And that one's where it's at on that table. I guess I could have gone on this side here. It would have been a little closer, but that's absolutely okay with me. All right, so I have power upstairs now. Like I said there with the cell phone, it was kind of hard to show you because I didn't have the camera up there with me. But power on both outlets, which means I'm going to have power on that for sure. I got the whole bus box, or the gang box installed. I'll show you that real quick on the cell phone. Right, so in from the one side of the bed, in from the other side of the bed, and then power going out, ran it into the box. And yeah. So now I am going to, clean some stuff up here because this is a royal mess. So I'm going to start hauling stuff out to the shop. It's nice outside right now. It looks like it's 33 degrees. Which is like the warmest weather we've had in a while. There we go. One more. What are you doing, girl?